Hey, I'm recording this video because this topic we'll be talking about accepting your loss. A lot of people don't know how to accept their loss with people. When it comes down to like forgetting somebody or accepting somebody, those are one of the hardest things, especially after you lost them and you built up that great intimacy in your head with them, right? And so the question is how do you forgive somebody? How do you learn to forgive somebody that hurts you or that left you unexpectedly? You, as a person with a big heart, just lost the most amazing person that meant a lot to you. How do you forgive them? For some people, forgiving them is as simple as just leaving, disappearing. But for others, not. If you're a huge thinker, huge overthinker, or I like to say, if you built that intimacy, or that intimate picture, or that painted the picture in your head, or they did that for you in your head, it's a lot harder. Definitely if you had a bunch of unconditional love for this person, because you having a bunch of unconditional love for this person, it's a little harder to let go, right? Because why would you want to let go of something that you care so much about? People forget that giving somebody space can be healthy and it could work out in the future, but you have to give them space. One of the most simple answers, and if you're stuck on somebody right now, my friend Tion told me this, right? I give him his credits. I asked him a couple days ago, I still think of my ex at times. How do I forget about them? If you have been through what I've been through, how did you forget about them? Or do you still think about them? He told me that he said the girls that he dated and cared a bunch for, he still think of to this day. He said it's not how much you think of them, it's how you think of them, in a way. He said it's more of a problem if you as a person don't think of them after the situation happened. It showed that you didn't care. And now it's a bar. Tion, you did your shit with that one. I say it like this, right? Eventually the emotions is going to happen. And emotions in this is, we're going to call it the storm. The storm is going to come to you no matter what. You can either A, run through it, or B, run away from it. Most people make the mistake of running away from it because they feel like you'll never catch up to them. But they're wrong. They're wrong, right? Bottling up your emotions is just gonna make things worse in the future. Either you spaz out in your future partner, or you catch yourself late at night, at 4 a.m., school night, bawling out. I'm not saying that off of experience. When you can just walk through it. You walking through it, it will hurt, and it might, and it's not just gonna happen for one day. It's gonna come in waves. Multiple waves. It's gonna be some days where you be perfectly fine. You got your cry out. Next thing you know, boom, got you, nigga. Yo, got you. That singular thought, right? And guess what? That's perfectly fine. Especially if that person you did a lot with was your first time or something like that. You're gonna have these thoughts of these people, and I don't say you should try to forget these thoughts of these people. I say you should try to remember. These people help you. They help shape you into the person that you are, right? They helped you change your viewpoint on a lot of things. They helped you a lot in a lot more ways than you can fathom, imagine. Why hate them now? Why try to forget all that? I feel like missing them or a heartbreak is one of the most beautiful things when it comes down to the relationship. I say it's like a double-sided sword a little bit, where it can be painful, but it shows that you cared for them a little bit. They meant a lot to you. You loved them. And I feel like this is what makes us human in a way, right? Being able to feel these emotions. I mean, I can't even say nothing bad about my ex-girlfriend, but I know a lot of bad happened. But whenever I explain her to people, it's like I'm driving a chair. I'm sitting down. Not that I'm stuck on her, right? It's just I still have a bunch of love for her. It's how I think of her. It's how I explain her. She did a lot for me, and I was able to think about what happened and change and pick up so I can now put this towards another person. As much as that hurts to say, to be honest with you, but it's the truth. I feel like you can fall in love with somebody, but you can also fall out of love with somebody. But just because you fall out of love with them doesn't mean you don't love them still. Like, I felt out of love with you, but I still have love for you. Like, I still care for you. I still cherish you. Like, you still mean a lot to me. I feel like when it comes down to it, a lot of these people get hurt because they built up this fake intimacy. Not fake intimacy, but they let that intimacy build really high up, which is the point of the job, actually, right? Your job is to help build that intimacy, that picture in your partner's head, right? So y'all can stay together. But once it's gone, it's gone, and you're gonna have you're gonna have these stages of trying to win them over or whatnot. And I already have a video on heartbreaks. I'm not talking about that, but you legit have to learn how to forgive. And once you forgive them, you start to feel better about yourself. Mind you, like I said, this is, well, that's the end of this section right here. But this is meant for, this was one, not meant for, this was written without a script. And I wanted to see how I would do off of just talking about these type of things off of base emotions. I will continue to write my scripts, right? But I don't have a lot of time to be writing scripts as much as lately. So hopefully these freestyles help out. And if there's any topic that you want me to bring up for the future videos, let me know in the comments. Please like, subscribe, and till next time, ladies and gentlemen, peace. Mwah. Mwah. Talk to you.